And we're live. How's it going, YouTube? Guess we'll give it a few minutes and see if anyone is going to come in the chat before we get started here. All right. Sure. So what's going on, everybody? Hope you all could hear me fine. It's my first time using this camera going live. So, anyways, uh, we have the old high banker. That's the Gold Hog Piglet. And right here we got the Gold Hog Raptor. We got it when we were in North Carolina, and it's been sitting in the box since July, the beginning of July. And we're gonna put it together. How's it going, Georgianne? What's up, Rocky Mountain Life Prospecting? Hope you all are having a good Friday night. Just hanging out, bored. I was just panning some of my cons from Indiana, getting rid of some of that, and yeah. What up, Empty Pan? No, Georgianne, I did not go to the Yuba. I wanted to, but I did not. Hopefully, you guys could hear me okay. This box is heavy as shit, too. Rocky Mountain Life Prospecting. Hopefully, everything's going good. Hopefully, you're having a good Friday and a good start to your weekend. So, hang on here. All right. Let me go get a knife so I can cut the tape off here. Give me 1 second. If anybody wants to join in, I got the link pinned at the top. I got my Gold Hog right here. What up, King's Gold? How's it going, Dina? Oh, that's awesome. Empty pan. Got some permission to go to the creek to do the 3-bucket challenge. Wish I could do that. They even covered up the mats. Holy cow. Gonna be a lot of paper on this thing. I mean, there's a lot of paper in here already. This is probably the top mat. Yep. Top mat. More paper. Nothing's in that one. They put a lot of paper in this thing today. Holy cow. Looks like one of the legs. In the basement yet. What up, Tomcat Josh? Hopefully you're having a good Friday. What's going on, Pitbull? Happy Friday. We got 2 legs in here. Ready. Wow. First time ever seen brand new legs for a high banker. I bought this high banker used. More stuffing paper. I'm gonna have a pile of paper. I don't think nothing's in this. Nope. Good thing garbage just came today. Nothing's in that one either. All right. So this is the top section, the hopper. A whole bunch more stuff packaged up. That feels like the PVC. Oh, really? You just got a Rottweiler. I got Nugget upstairs right now. That's awesome. So it is 1.5 inches. All right, cool. I thought this was going to be 2 inch. Thank God it's 1.5 inches. I know what this is. This is the flares for the hopper. Very nice. Very cool. How much is in there? This feels like the bag of screws and stuff. I am going to be changing out all these screws for stainless. So it's the same thing I did with all these screws. It was not cheap. We're going to be doing the same thing. Every screw, every bolt, everything. I'll tell you one thing, they really outdid themselves on paper and plastic and all this other good stuff. What the heck is this? Okay, I know what this is. This is the mat up on the top where it holds the mat down. Not like I haven't seen one of the Raptors before. This holds, it holds the, okay. So that goes on the top part, and then this goes into the flare. Very cool. Nice to have brand new stuff. I didn't get this brand new stuff when I had the Piglet. This is the hold down mat in the top section of the high banker. Empty pin. Your next dog's going to be will be about the size of my current dog's head. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, there's a certain way that this has to go. This is a reverse riffle. So I believe it goes like that. And this goes over it. Something like that. That was the one. Oh, it actually goes like that. So it'll be like that. I know how it goes now. I think we got everything out of that. Here's the Raptor 2.0 instruction book. Very cool. And it's colored. Wow. Very neat. Very cool. Clay claw and 9 to 11, 6 to 8, which is what I normally do on my high banker. When I set my Piglet up, last time we were at Thermal, I did 9 and then 6 for the flare. And according to this, that's how you're supposed to set it up. The top anywhere from 9 to 11, and the bottom from 6 to 8. That's what I saw. I think that's what I saw. Yeah, good starting point pitches, adjust and tune. The top 9 to 11, the flare 6 to 8, and I normally have it at 6. So we're doing pretty good, I guess. All right. This is the hopper. Oh, I thought they had it all installed. Look at that. Wow. Oh, that's a monster high banker, man. Compared to the Piglet, now if the hopper was longer on the Piglet like this, I would use this instead. But it's not. So that's why we went out and got this. And it looks like they have the screws for the clay claw. That's for the legs. That's for the other leg. That's for the, whatchamacallit. What up, Luke Duke? What's going on, buddy? Happy Friday. Here's the grizzly bars. What up, Tim? Thank you for joining. Here's the big grizzly bars. Yeah, I gotta watch a video and see how you polish these up so the rocks will actually slide. There's like a couple things you gotta do. You can either use like really fine sandpaper, you could use like toothpaste and something else, and just to keep them smooth, to keep the rocks flowing. It's pretty weird. I'm Zaxxon, you gonna come up? Is I'm Zaxxon in here? Sausage and biscuits for dinner. Heck yeah. Oh, okay. 5 minutes, he said. Sounds good, buddy. Here we got the miner's moss. Nice blue colored miner's moss. Very cool. Oh, man. Oh, here's the clay claw. There's the clay claw. What up, Pitbull? I think I said what's up to you already, but what's going on? Happy Friday. Normally I'd be louder, but I got people above me right now. Can't be too loud. There it is. There's the clay claw. Then I got the clay claw and the piglet too, right here. So I love this right here. Not too sure if we're going to turn this into a dredge or not. I haven't decided that. We may, but not right now. It's a ton of goodies. A ton of goodness. This tape is super strong. That tape with the yarn and string going through it. It's crazy. Tell you one thing, their packaging, 10 out of 10 for their packaging. Let me tell you. John Hogan, thanks, buddy. It was sent out yesterday. I think I sent you the tracking number. Thank you very much. Awesome guy. Hang on 1 second, John. See if I could do it from here. No, I can't. Hang on here. Hope I didn't hide your comment. All right, hang on 1 second, John. 1 second. There you go. I gotta change something here. There you go. Yep, in the basement, I'm Zaxxon. Hold on 1 second, buddy. I see you. Figure out how to do this. What's up, I'm Zaxxon?
I was typing it out right now. No, dummy, I'm in the basement, backstage.
There's no echo or anything, is there?
No, you're good.
All right, cool. Just wanted to make sure.
How you doing tonight?
Setting up the good old high banker. The one that's been in a box for the last month. No problem, John.
Yeah, my brother's got a rule that I kind of like. If he goes to the store, if he buys something new, he opens it immediately because he does not want boxes of new stuff sitting there. Hello,
Yeah,
everybody. Chat.
it's been in the box since it was delivered, so can't do that no more.
Yeah, you won't know what you need till you try and put it together.
Yeah. I just cannot believe how good they did on the packaging. Holy shit. I mean, there's a pile of paper here, pile of bubble wrap everywhere. I mean, it's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. What time did you get home last night? Always on the phone. Jason E. Miner in the house. What up, Jason? What's going on, buddy? King's Gold. Creature and killer fish for anyone interested? Oh, geez. Oh, man. Again, I hope everyone's having a good Friday. That's the flare. I think it's like 9 to 14 or something like that. It's a lot bigger than the piglet, let me tell you. A lot bigger than the piglet. I think I just got some legs in here now, and we'll get this big box out of here, and we'll start setting it up. The bad thing is I'm going to be setting it up, and then I got to take it back down so I could change all the damn screws out of it. Sucks. Two more legs.
Night, Dina.
New legs look like. What's up?
PA wants you to make yourself bigger. Go on the under.
Oh, I don't like doing that.
All right, underneath the bottom there's different options on like screen. There you go. That one.
Yeah. PA, I'm surprised you're not coming up. I need your help, man.
It's late for PA.
Yeah. It's too late.
He's not a good thing like that.
Maybe he has work in the morning.
I'm running on like 4 hours of sleep and a half-hour nap, so.
Who, you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Actually, when I took off last night, I went out and did a 200-mile drive. I'm probably going to have to.
I remember that one.
What?
I remember that one. It was already 10 o'clock by you when you got the phone call.
I don't even know what time I left, but I got back to my house like 5 hours later. It was like 1:15 when I got to the house.
Wow. It was definitely late for you. That is for sure. I think.
Pitbull's recommending you get the stainless steel screws.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to be putting it together, and then tomorrow I'm going to take it apart and go to the store and get all stainless. That's what I got in the Piglet right now, all stainless.
I think they would just like that.
What's up?
I don't think they would rust that fast. Just rinse it off when you get home, spray a little WD on it, it'll be fine.
They don't, but I don't like regular steel. They will rust. I
PA
don't
says
know
to
how
let him.
long, but
PA says to let him up. You invited him up, and then you won't even click on him.
where are you at?
He's in the
PA?
basement.
Now I see him. Hang on. There you go.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
What up, PA?
Not much, man. What's going on?
Oh, I know what PA's doing. He's reconning to see how bad your dredge is to put together, so he knows what he's in for on his.
I'm putting mine together tomorrow, I think.
Oh, that's for sure recon then.
I was gonna wait, but I'm like, nah, I can't put mine together at the same time he puts his together. That would be weird.
What up, chat? I can't see you.
You can't see me?
No. I can see you. I can't see chat.
Oh.
Why can't you see chat? In StreamYard, you should be able to.
No, I mean it actually would have been a good race to have you two try and assemble your dredges at the same time. The chat could have side bet on who got the sheet metal cut first.
Oh, jeez.
Sheet metal cut
So,
sucks.
Oh, wow.
all the bolts and hardware for that is already stainless, so mine's lasted 2 years now, so no rust.
They're already stainless?
I believe so.
Really?
Yep.
I'm gonna have to look into that because I thought they weren't.
Mine haven't rusted.
I'll try it out, and as soon as I start seeing rust, then I'll change it.
What's this rust got stuff you guys keep talking about? Is that what is that?
That's only for us Easterners.
People who got
Me
humidity.
too. Yeah, for snow and salt and rust cars. I'm sure you've seen some rusted up cars on Zaxxon.
And humidity.
The only
Right.
rusted up cars I see are usually going away because that's where we tell them to go.
Oh, jeez.
Nope.
Wow. You guys have no rust at all down there.
Surface discoloration at best.
Right. Surface rust. Yeah, that's the worst. I hate that too.
It doesn't matter out here. It just washes off.
Well, that's nice. Lucky you.
No moisture.
Yeah, where some of us live exactly. It don't happen where Zaxxon lives. Lucky him. I hate this tape. I tell you, I hate it. It's no.
Take that box and flip it over, dude, and you'll have a little table to put it on.
Yeah. Once I get all this damn tape off of it, I got the bottom mat for the flare underneath still. I gotta get that out. How long did it take you to put yours together?
A couple hours.
Oh shit. That's crazy. Fun stuff. That's fucking huge. This looks so much bigger than yours though for some reason.
Nah, same size.
I know it's the same size, but it looks so much bigger. Jesus.
It does look big.
Yeah.
I caught Indiana Creek in the A3 Skyway the day. Their dredge looks like it was running pretty good.
Yeah.
That thing is big, dude.
Yeah, it is.
Maybe it is. I was just looking at the water flow. It was moving some water. And it was running good too. It wasn't really bogging or hiccuping or anything like that. So look like they were having a good run.
Yeah, that's a huge freaking nut.
That was loud.
My bad. I was like,
Just take that
it's the
box,
last-
flip it over, dude. You'll have the table.
that's the last piece of paper I got to worry about. So that's a ginormous ass fucking mat, though. Holy crap, dude! Compared to the Piglet, damn, that's 14 inches.
Yeah, 14.
Yeah,
Your top mat's 8 3/4.
yeah, it's the odd size. So I guess I do the bottom for the hopper first, then, huh?
Later, Pitbull.
Later, Pitbull.
Yeah, might as well put the legs on it and all that kind of good stuff. The instructions help, John. The instructions help.
That's what I figured. Is it the same instruction book you got? That's colored?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
I wonder what
Doesn't tell you a whole lot. It just shows you pictures.
Right. I'm good with pictures. Oh, step one, grizzly bars, okay. More paper. Fun stuff. See, if I had this when we were down there in July, I would have just brought it down and maybe we all could have put it together, but I didn't have it yet.
Are you coming to Coos Canyon in September, John?
I have no idea. That's for the whatchamacall. I didn't even know you guys were doing something in September for Coos Canyon.
Fall rendezvous, bro.
Okay. That goes in here. I know how that goes together. See, I don't know. Maybe it just takes the stainless is a different color.
That's for your. That's for your. That's.
Yeah, that's where this one goes. That I do know.
Trying to see what piece you got. Piece you
Huh?
got. Is that the L bracket with the bolt in it?
Yeah, for the miner's moss.
Yeah.
Yeah, get the other
That's
stuff.
your top box.
Yep. And then this is, where's the Grizzlies? Guess I really don't have to put this on right now. I don't have to. I know where this goes though.
That's what the instructions say to do. So.
Yep. What's the reason why I'm putting it on? No. I mean, like I said, I don't have to because it just goes on there. Let me switch these.
Now, did you get the bucket flare, or did you get the bucket flare with it?
You mean those?
Yep.
Yes, sir. I got the whole thing just like the Piglet. I got everything for it. The PVC is 1.5 inches, so I don't think I have to get anything for it besides like some type of a coupling. So yeah, it's just like the Piglet right here. It goes in the middle between the two.
Wait a D3.
What up, D3? D3, you gotta hold your phone sideways when you do videos. They're good videos, you just gotta hold your phone sideways. These, whatchamacall things on Grizzlies, they're all different sizes. They're not cut evenly.
Mine do too, D3. If you are using the phone, though, it does help to turn your phone sideways.
Yep.
A lot.
Then it covers the full screen instead of just a little bit. That's how
Up and
I
down.
start my videos. And
Up and down is called portrait. Sideways called landscape mode. Landscape fills the whole screen on YouTube.
yes.
Unless something goes wrong when you're uploading it, which does happen every now and then.
And up and down is for shorts too. All right. Installing conduit locking. All right, that's the plumbing.
You up to tonight, DA?
What's that?
What's that, brother?
What are you up to tonight? Relaxing after a day's work?
Yeah, just watching the old football games.
I did hardly nothing today. Leaving in a minute.
This goes in here too. Why didn't they tell me to put this on first?
I've had some crazy days at work this week.
I had a long one yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
I got a couple hour break for interest stream, so that was nice. That was late night though.
Yeah. Sure did. Jeez.
Guy said to me today he's supposed to be there at like 9 o'clock, and he says I'm not going to be able to get there until like 4:30, quarter or 5. I said, well, you'll be there by yourself. I wasn't waiting for him. Not on a Friday.
You guys usually knock off at what, 4?
3.
Oh, wow. What's the easiest way to transport this thing?
What's the easiest way to what?
The easiest way to transport it, because I know the piglet, you have to take it all apart, the legs, everything.
I just unhooked the top box and the bottom box, and then leave the flare on it and take that top part off, take the hopper box off and stack it all together.
I'd say get a sled for your dog.
Right? He's big enough for it.
Yeah, right.
It's all fun. It's all fun and games till your expensive gold machine takes off chasing a squirrel behind a pit bull.
I thought he was going to drag you around down there at Thermal City when the mother dogs walked up.
Yeah, I know. You really got to watch them. You really got to hold on to them.
Yeah, I was going to come help you. I thought he was going to get away from you.
Hell no, that's one thing. He ain't going to do that. He knows better. That's why I put the strap above my. I put the strap in my arm. I don't hold it with my hand. I hold it with my arm because I don't want his ass doing that. I gotta try to fix him from doing that still. I'm working on it. I got that new collar for him.
Keep it down, Jackson.
Hopefully it'll help. At least that's what I'm hoping it will. Hoping it will. Sad it doesn't even tell you what tools I need or nothing. At least I didn't even look.
Mostly everything's wing nuts, dude.
Yeah.
Except for that. And that you don't glue together, you tape it with Gorilla Tape so that you can move it.
Right here.
Right.
I'm not gonna glue nothing.
You may have to take that off of there, John. You may have to take that fitting off the nozzle. The one you just put in the box.
Oh.
Take that off of there and then screw it on there and then put that on there because you gotta have that cut
Thank God
facing
you
down
came
there.
up. Yeah, that worked now. Now I gotta tighten this up again now. I started loosening it up. There we go. See, thank God you came up. Yeah, I'm not gluing nothing on this thing, and it's staying just like this. Staying loose, nothing's getting glued down or nothing.
Until you try it.
No, it shouldn't come undone.
No, water's gonna blow that apart.
Nah, you put Gorilla Tape on it, it'll never come off.
Yep. I have some up there too. Brand new roll of it.
Yeah, you don't need to do that till you get out in the field, you know?
Right. Well, there's that besides the whatchamacallit.
You're gonna have to drill holes for that, John, to put them flanges on.
What's the 2 holes that are up there then?
The 2 holes that are up there is for that grizzly bar that you have, that clay bar that you have in your hand.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
What 2? Oh yeah, for the whatever those things are called.
Unless they put them in there. They didn't have them in there when I got it. I had to
I
drill
don't
them
see
in.
any.
You
Yeah,
built
because
this
there's no
exact one,
holes on
Peter?
that.
Yeah, I have the same exact one.
Yeah, he's got the same exact one.
Should have just bought it from him when he was down at the creek with you, John.
PA wasn't selling it until he had his dredge. And PA, I talked to PA about it already. So
He doesn't strike me as a selling kind of guy. He's a
I still don't even know if PA's selling it.
You ain't selling it, right, Peter?
I don't know yet. If I do, it's going to be a package deal. Everything.
Yeah, see? I got to get some lock washers on these screws.
No, you don't.
No? They're not going to
Nope.
come unscrewed?
Nah, they come loose every once in a while, but you just make sure you tighten them before you travel, you know?
Yeah, you know how much more my shovel will fit in here now.
I haven't lost a screw yet on that thing.
No?
No.
Well, I think the hopper's done. Nice little stickers from Gold Hog.
Yeah.
Plenty of room.
Yay.
Plenty of room for all your other stickers.
Yeah. Well, this sticker for the Gold Cube never came with it. I got that at a gold show from, I can't think of his name, the Gold Hog guy. When I was in Ohio a couple of years ago.
Doc?
No, not Doc. The guy that invented the Gold Hog. I mean, the Gold Cube.
Oh, not sure who that is.
I can't think of his name. Whatever. All right. So yeah, then the zip tie goes on here, but I'm not going to put that on right now.
Mike Pun.
There you go, Mike Pung. That's his name. They gave me 3 zip
Got it.
ties to put on.
Oh, I was
There you
just
go.
talking to him, dude, like 20 minutes ago, and
Really?
this is how you Alaska's channel, yeah.
Huh.
I saw that. I saw that one you guys were in. I didn't say anything. I wasn't into it. I just left.
Yeah. Damn, 3 ounces, almost 3 ounces of gold in 18 hours running that channel. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
6 hours a day. I mean, you're probably working 10 hours a day.
You were on How to Alaska's live
Out of
stream.
Alaska. That's the name.
There
Yeah.
you go. Okay.
Yeah, they're cool. They're cool people, man.
Yeah, they're doing pretty good up there.
He's got his whole family gold prospecting, which is really cool.
Yes.
I wish I would have got into it when I was younger. You know, wish I would have found these channels before that instead of like 52.
All right, guys,
Same
I got to
with
take
me.
off. I'll call back in if I can get back in time.
All right, Jack.
All right, Jackson.
Later, guys. Later, chat.
Later. Later, bud. Oh, jeez. All right. Now the bottom. Or no, I'm not even done with the top yet, right?
Do the top box.
Damn it. So that's what those holes are for, the leg brackets then.
Yeah.
That's what these are. More paper. It's all right. That's the screw bag. These are the other piece for the leg brackets.
So you're gonna sell the piglet now or what?
I don't know yet. It depends. It just depends. Because I have everything. I could just to get some money back, but I really don't have to right now. It's easier to carry, I know that. That's the only thing that's going to save me, depending on how much room I need. I think they're both going to take up the same amount of space, so.
All right. Tim
I don't
Evans,
know.
Joseph.
What's up?
I'm reading chat.
I could almost. I think these
Alaskan
go on this way.
Alaskan
What up,
Assassins in the house.
What up, AAA? I know those go like that. Did it tell you what screws go where? No. Swivel bracket. Yeah, I know that. L bracket goes on first. Yeah, so that's a lot of screws. All right, let's see here. Put them on top of the miner's mouse. Parts and extra. Okay. I guess I won't know what's extra until I get done putting it together. Leg bracket, leg screw, leg screw. Wow, they actually gave me extra that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. They gave me 9 leg screws. That's an odd number. Should have just gave me 8 or one more for make it 10.
In
Right?
case you lose one.
2, 3.
Now I replaced those bolts with nylon lock nuts.
Nylon.
Yep. You ever see them nylon lock nuts? So they don't
Yeah.
come off. They won't fall off. You buy them at Home Depot.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's like 3 in a pack, you know. It's like
Yeah.
$3 for a pack, something like that. But they work great. They don't fall off, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They're the only instead of having those lock washers and nuts,
Yeah.
I just
That's
replaced
not
all
bad.
them nuts with nylons.
What for the legs only?
Yep, just for the legs.
Huh. Not the ones that hold all the brackets and just the ones for the eye bolts.
No.
Like those.
They go in the legs and hold the bars.
Right.
The bolts that go through the leg bracket into the sluice box itself. They're the ones I replaced with nylon lock nuts.
Okay. Okay.
The eye bolts they screw in and hold the legs in place.
Right. So I was trying to figure out which ones you changed. I should have looked at yours before I left. Took notes of it.
Well, it gave you lock washers and bolts and small
Yeah,
screws for your leg brackets.
I see the leg or the lock washers here. I see them.
So I immediately replaced them with
Nylon
the
ones.
nylons. Yep.
Okay. Just the lock washers.
Yeah, I got rid of the lock washers and the nuts. Yeah, and the nuts and bought nylon lock nuts.
Okay.
Quarter inch, quarter 20.
Yeah. Hmm. And that's so they won't come out ever.
Yep.
Interesting. So do the super small screws go in, or the middle size, or even the longer size? I don't think it's the longer size. Because there's 3 different size screws.
The picture should tell you.
I got 2 longer ones. Oh, maybe it's all the small ones.
Well, you're gonna need 8. You're gonna need 8 screws and lock nuts and lock washers.
Yeah, see, there's a lot of 1 inch. I think they're half inch. Swivel bracket goes on next. Do not tighten until you line up legs at correct angle. All right, so which screws go here? I'm sure these are probably the small screws because I know you don't want to have a 1 inch screw sticking out.
Just test them.
Right. And it goes.
Line
I'm
up
going
one
to
of the
do
brackets and
it.
then test them.
Yep. So it goes inside out. Yeah, I would say so. Looking at the picture and looking at this, these are probably the right ones. I would think. Hmm. See, on the Piglet, I got longer ones. This way you could actually see the screw. So why is there so many of the medium-sized screws on?
because you got a lot of screws to put in to hold the flare from the 8 3/4 to the
That too,
14 inch.
yes.
There's 3, 6, 9. There's 12 screws there alone. Put that
Oh,
flare
yeah,
together.
yes.
Yeah,
So you know what? Maybe all these smaller ones. You said
you
there's
should have.
12.
Yeah, you should have 8 or 9 for your 4 brackets. You got 2 on the top box and 2 on the bottom box.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I got 9 1/2 inch.
They're extra. They give you 1 extra, so you need 8 of them for the brackets, for the leg brackets,
That's
and they
right.
go
What
on
these
the
are.
top. They go on the top box and the bottom box.
Yeah. So these are probably the leg screws then,
Right.
is what I'm guessing. I have 6 more leg brackets and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 L brackets for the, which is probably 1 extra. There's only 6 legs in the whatchamacallit on this one. Oh, I
Yeah.
already got one on.
There's 2 longer ones to hold the hopper box, and 2 longer ones to hold the hopper box,
Yeah, there's 6.
and four shorter ones for the 2 bottom boxes.
Yep, that's what I got. Oh shit, I'm not even done putting this one on yet.
I put the screw heads on the inside.
Yep, that's where I'm putting mine. Screw head goes on the inside, bolt goes on the outside, or the nut goes on the outside. It's actually shocking because the screw is like 1/8 of an inch short from going to the outer side of the screw. That's why I was wondering which one went where.
Right. Yeah, that's I think I actually went and got
Longer ones.
8 bolts, either 3/4 or 1 inch. I can't remember. I think they're ones,
Yeah.
or at
Well,
least
I'd get.
3/4. I think.
Yeah, I would. I would do these a little bit longer just so they're sticking all the way through. For sure. Definitely. Uh, oh, I forgot the washer on that one. Look at that. Oopsie. As you can tell, I didn't put the Piglet together because it was put together before I owned it. I thought I had a washer. Maybe not. Not no lock washer either. All right. So there's that. I got to remember when I get the leg uh, screws, buy some just a little bit longer. All right. What's next? Attach the header box to the sluice. Okay. That's a longer screw.
How many of them angles do you got, John?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more.
Okay. So 2 of them go
Cause
on your longer legs when you put that bracket together for your longer legs, and
yep,
4 of them go under your 2 sets of legs on your upper box and lower box.
yeah, that one's got 2.
Yeah.
Uh, Install matting, attach reverse ram profile. So I don't do nothing to the bottom box right now with the leg brackets. I
Put
guess
them
I
on.
have.
I would
Yeah.
put them all on your top box and your bottom box.
Yep. That's what the
Why you got them
inscription
there?
would show.
That hopper box is done for now.
Yep. And I believe these just go right here.
Yeah.
From what it looks like.
Yep.
I need one of these, and one of these. Yeah, I'm definitely going to get longer screws for the legs. For sure. When I bought this, I asked them, I'm like, are all the holes drilled? Are everything? Is everything going to be easy just to put it together? Like, yes. You just have to put some screws in and that's it. Like, okay.
Yeah, the only holes were for the bucket flare that I had to drill.
Yep. She didn't even tell me that. So
Doc sold the company to some Chinaman. He retired.
really,
Yeah.
wow. Like I said, if I knew they were in Georgia, I would have asked, hey, can I come down and just pick up the high banker? Because I'm going to be a couple hours away from you guys. Or can you guys just ship it to Thermal City? See what they would have said. I told it to James, and I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, well, you could have. He would have told you when it was here.
Somebody mentioned that to me to send my dredge down there. I'm like, nah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I know.
Not that I
'Cause I
don't
know
trust
that.
them. Not that I don't trust them guys down there. Just that I didn't think it was going to be there in time. Sure enough,
Right.
it got here. We got back what, Tuesday? It came Wednesday when I got
Yeah.
home. I'm like, some bitch.
Yeah. Yeah. So I just have two more of these smaller screws left. And that'll be for the flare, wherever the hell it is right here. All right, that makes sense. But I am going to buy bigger screws for this one for sure. Oh, man. Man, that fire was crazy yesterday. Oh, I guess I should put the other two in this one now that I'm here, right? I got all four. Yeah, because I can't put the other one in until I get the legs or whatever on it, right?
All right.
All right. It's almost looking like a high banker. That's the flare. So that's how we're going to put it together. Man, oh man, oh man. Oh wait, that don't make sense.
Yeah.
Am I missing two? How am I? Wonder if those are for the. I wonder if these longer screws are for because now I only have one smaller screw left. Why the hell is that?
3, 6.
Uh, Is the other
How
one a longer screw?
It might be, dude. I'm not sure.
Safety bracket.
You only had 9 of the halves, right?
Yeah, I got 2 more of the 1/2-inch size screws. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. I have 20 1-inch screws and then 2 1.5 or inch and something 2-inch
3,
screws.
6, 9, 12. 12, 14.
Uh,
3, 6, 9, 12, 14,
So
18, 20,
2, 4,
22,
6, 8.
How many ones you got?
20?
20?
What's that?
You said 20, you said?
Yeah, 20 1-inch or 3/4.
So
That's
you
what these
need,
look like. They look like 3/4.
yeah.
3/4
And,
1-inch.
and how many ones do you got?
I don't have any 1-inch. It's either 3/4 or 1-inch screws.
No.
There was
Well,
2,
you're going
4.
to put your flare together and attach to your top box. You need 3, 6, 9, 12 screws right there. And then you need 2 to hook the hopper to the bottom box, right?
Right.
So that's 14. And then you need 2 to install your nugget trap. So that's 16. And that'll leave you with 4.
Yep. Why am I so fucking short? 2. I wonder if we were supposed to be a little bit longer screw. I don't know. 1/4-inch bolts and wing nuts.
So that's, what do we count? 16. So you would need 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 for
Is there
your.
an extra thing for screws for the? Oh,
They
okay.
should
They
they
gave
should
me
be
the screws.
attached to the back of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So that don't make any sense.
I
That
I I I laid everything out when I got it, right? And then I got up before I even started putting it together
yeah.
and went to Home Depot and bought a bunch of screws because it just didn't look right.
Right. I think I wonder if I'm supposed to be here. But according to the picture, the screw is inside of the nuts on the picture. You know, for the picture for the bracket, if you look at it, the bolt is on the inside of the nut.
Right.
So that's why I was assuming using the smaller ones.
Yeah.
And why is there
And
only
they
2 freaking screws left when I shouldn't
and they
even? I
and they don't give you enough to do all the legs because you got 2 here, 2 on your bottom section, 2, 4,
right.
6, 8 on your top. So that's for your brackets,
Yeah.
right? And then you got 10, 12 for your hopper,
6, 8.
and then you got the ones that go on your.
For that extra safety one for the longer legs.
You need 16 for all your leg brackets.
Yeah.
I mean,
I have more
you
than
can
enough.
use you can use the other screws if you want.
I
You
have more
know,
than enough nuts. Which is weird. because I have the wing nuts and the nuts, and I have more than enough
Right.
nuts. I mean, I still have 2, 4, 6, 8. I have 9 nuts still.
You can probably use the 3/4. You can probably use 4 to 3/4 for the bottom legs on that bottom box there, and still have enough.
Yeah, because I think the longer ones are probably for the flare,
You
the
need
3,
16.
6.
You need 16 to put your bottom box together with your flare to the top
Yeah,
box.
3,
Two,
3, 3,
two,
3.
2 for the hopper, and then 2 for your nugget catch. So that's 16 screws right there out of them 3/4, and you'll have 4 left over. So you can probably use them on your bottom leg there.
The screws for this is already on them though.
Oh, they're already on it. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
on both sides, so those aren't even counted.
You'll figure it out.
So I think I'm gonna use. I have to. I whatever. I'm gonna use the 2 small ones for this side, and then the 2 smaller ones for the other side. I think the top one for the hopper, I'm gonna use the bigger ones because that's where all the weight's gonna be on the
Yeah.
hopper. So that's what I'll end up doing. And like I said, I I'm gonna go around and buy the longer screws anyway for the leg brackets. So I could probably go in my other bag, the one that I got from Monkey, and there's probably these
You
half-inch
know,
screws in there right now.
you can
I
always
have
use your
extra
you can always
Piglet.
use the screws from your piglet. Yeah.
Right. But that is one thing I am going to do. Change all these leg screws to the bigger ones.
And get
No,
nylon lock washers, lock nuts.
yeah, I haven't had a problem with. Oh, I got wing. Oh no, I haven't had a problem with the stainless though. And the piglet. Do you have to move your leg brackets at all on your?
Depends on the terrain. That's why I got the nylon one, so I can
Okay,
leave them tight enough to where it holds it, but loose enough if I had to move the leg, I could move the leg.
gotcha.
Because you have a little bit of pivot play in those legs. They got slots in them, 1/2 moon slots.
Right. Oh wait, no. This one's fine. It's that one down there is the one I want to change. Really don't matter because I'll be changing all this out anyway.
Man, all right.
What did Imes Jackson got a job or something he had to go do?
Yeah, I think you had to go to work.
That's what I figured. Last night, same thing. At the end of Wrench's show, he got a phone call and he had to go. It sucked. It was like 100 and some miles away. So it's like an hour, 2 hours just to get there, 2 hours back, and then however how much time being there. He says he wasn't going to be home till about 5 o'clock in the morning. That had to suck. Yeah,
I'm sure he got compensated.
hopefully, yeah. I would have made sure, shit. Especially when you're calling somebody at 10 o'clock his time and, asking, hey, can you come out, help me? Yeah, no. For sure. Oh, I don't need that one. Yep, that's what I'm going to do here. There, bolts. Please stop calling them screws. Oh, jeez. Technically, these are screws. They're not bolts, I don't think. I mean, they are, I guess. Well, this is going to be something new to play with because I never had to play with the legs before. Just put the legs in and get them level, and that's it. All right. What's next? I guess I could put all. No, I can't even. I could put the. What the fuck does it say next? I still got to put the screws back in that leg bracket over there. Might as well do that now. Because I took it off. But I'm still going to change these no matter what. For sure.
Oh.
Hell yeah. I'm using the longer ones for the hopper. Since that's where all the weight's going to be. I just don't have any more smaller screws. Hopefully I don't need them anywhere else. Alright, what's next? So all the leg brackets are in. So now it's telling me to install matting and attach reverse ramp riffle. Okay. So where is the matting for the bottom or the top? That's the bottom, I'm assuming. So I think
Bolt hole goes up top.
which is towards the flare, which is this way.
Correct.
Yep.
Lay it in there, about 8 inches past the box. Put the line up the mat with the edge of the bottom of the box. And then drop your flare in now.
Yeah, I got it's sticking out about an inch or so, and up on top
Push it up.
about 2.5.
Push it up even with the bottom. The bottom's on your right.
The
Slide it up to the edge.
Okay. I didn't know it was that far.
Yeah.
Damn.
So once you put the flare in, there'll be a hole in the flare, and then you drop a bolt through there into the mat.
Yep. Yeah, and I guess I could put the
Put the 6 bolts in the flare.
And that's with the wing nuts.
Mm-hmm.
No washers or anything?
Nope.
Oh, I gotta put the it's
Bolt
how I'm
flare.
putting the top section first. I don't think it matters, but
It doesn't matter.
That's getting heavy, PA.
It is heavy.
I know, and I had to carry one of these things. Across the damn river at fucking Box Creek. When we were just there. I forgot to tell I'm Zaxxon. Last night after Wrench's stream, I had to cut my damn nail. It got caught and it almost ripped off. So yeah, it looks like there's half a nail there now. Oh well. All right. Not this one, the other one. I think I saw the way this goes like this, doesn't it?
Put your mat in first, dude.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Put your mat in, and then you got to put that piece of angle bar in there.
Yeah, it's the confusing one.
Now I had to cut mine because it was tight. Not my mat, the angle bar.
Yeah. Hopefully I won't have to.
I just took a pair of metal snips and cut it on like less than a 22-degree angle so I could fit it in there.
Yeah.
Because it was really tough to get the bracket in and out. So
That's what you're showing me.
Yeah.
If I remember. All right, let's put the miner's moss in with this thing. Cleanups are a pain in the ass in this thing. I'm just getting used to it in the Piglet. Just getting used to it. Ugh. Yay, yay, yay. Come on. What the fuck? Really?
Put the miner's moss in?
Yep. All right. So now, this is the part I want to say it goes like that, right? The ramp riffle like this. Because I don't think it would go like that. Because then the riffle's like that.
Let me see the back of it. Let me see the back of it. No, the other way.
Part?
The other side. It goes just like that. Sits in there. Wait a minute.
Okay. So it's like this.
No. Turn it. This, what you're showing me is the bottom. Okay. And let me see the back of it again. Turn around one more time. All right. So
This is the back, isn't it?
that goes. That what you're showing me is the bottom, actually. Right. That's the bottom where you got your left hand. That's the bottom. Now flip it over. Right. See the slot? The slot goes up and down in the box for your screw slot. You see the screw slot?
Oh,
Now,
okay, like that.
right. Now, turn it towards me. Again, turn the back towards me. That's the side. Turn the back towards me. The back is on your left side. All right. See how that's sitting? That drops in there, right?
Just like that,
nugget,
right?
that nugget catch goes back towards the back of the box.
So the
Just like that, right?
is like that.
Just like that, like you have it in your hand. That's how it drops in.
Okay.
Just like so.
So
now,
what screw does it go in? The top one or the bottom one?
So the top one is for a dredge application, and the bottom one is for a regular high banker application. The top, when you're running a dredge, you got a higher psi for the water.
Okay.
For the bottom one, you want to use that nugget trap as a high banker. You know what I mean?
Right. So then it goes into this one, which is right there.
Yep.
Wow. So then that sticks up a little bit then? That metal?
Yeah, that actually catches nuggets in there. It's called a nugget trap.
Right.
So that lets the back of the box fill up. That's what the miner's moss is for.
Okay.
And then if you turn it into a dredge, you use the top holes. And so they say
It
to
almost
start
looks
with it.
like,
They say to start with it down on the mat, right? And then if it's bubbling out of the back of the box with the water, then you
yeah,
raise it up a little bit and let some water go out underneath it. It's designed to catch material and wash
yes,
it real good. And
yes.
if there's nuggets, it'll keep the nuggets in there.
Okay. So there's a little bit of the mat or a little bit of the miner's moss sticking out in front of that
That's
trap
fine.
then. Okay.
That's fine. Again,
All
so
right.
you started out on the bottom, depending on what pump you had. If your pump's giving you too much pressure, it's going to blow out the back of the box, and
So
then
you want all the water to go over that.
if it starts blowing out of the back of your box, you want to raise that up a little bit, and then it'll let some water go out underneath it, and it's kind of locks the material in there and washes it real good. It helps to break up clay balls and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then it's also supposed to be a nugget trap, but
See, this is different and the piglet. And the piglet, the only thing you have the metal bar going across with the low profile matting.
right.
Uh, you could either, yeah, so you could either put more pressure on the mat so it holds the water down, or you could lift it up. All that is for on the piglet is to make sure all that material goes underneath the water. It helps it
Right.
underneath the material to go underneath the water if it don't for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
So it all depends on how much pressure you have holding it down. I think that's it on this piece. Okay, I still even see it here where it's sticking out of the box. So normal hole for the reverse ramp riffle, and then high water flow is the other one for the reverse ramp riffle.
Yep.
And it looks just the same how I have it here. Yep, okay. Water flows this way. We're good with that. Cool beans. All right. So now attach, line up grizzly bars a 1/4 inch short of the bottom tray. This will keep them from being pinched when header box is lifted and allow water to flow better into sluice.
Yeah, you want to put your flare on now, John.
Yeah. Yep. You mean the hopper?
No, the flare.
Okay. And the bottom one.
Either top or bottom. You can attach it right there.
Oh yeah. Duh. This is the bottom.
Now you put the 2 bottom screws in and the 2 top screws.
And then the middle one just sits in.
The middle ones you got to put that other rubber flap on there.
Oh damn! I forgot to. Oh shit! There's 2 screws on that already. Okay.
Okay.
So that's
Well,
2 less.
that's your center holes right
Right.
there.
Yeah. I guess tomorrow when we're in your live, you're gonna have to let me know if you got the long screws in for the legs or the smaller screws in for the legs.
I replaced them.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I replaced them with 3/4 screws.
Why am I using the regular nuts? I gotta use the wing nuts.
Yeah.
Wing nuts would help.
Now, when I take mine apart, dude, I just leave.
You leave the flare out.
No, when I separate these and
Yeah.
travel with it, I take it apart right there where you're putting it together and leave that flare attached to the bottom section.
So you take it off here. You don't take it off here.
Correct.
Okay. Okay.
So that way you can just take that top box and put it in the bottom box.
Right. Something black.
It's just, you got to adjust it, dude.
The weld or something.
Pull one up, push one down, move it a little bit, you know. It'll work.
Loosen this side up a little bit.
Yeah, don't tighten them up yet.
Yeah, that's what I did. That's what fucked me. I think it's the weld on this side. Yep. The weld on this side's pretty shitty. Looks like. There we go. Now I can tighten it up though, probably.
Yep. So then put that flap in there.
In the middle.
Yep, the rubber flap goes in there.
Yep. And it's got screws on it already, which are the long ones, so I know the longer screws go here. Makes sense. Awesome. And that you can kind of adjust a little bit. I mean, not a whole lot, but you can a little bit.
You're not gonna. I just put it in there pretty easily. You're not gonna need to.
Right.
All it does is it starts to smooth out the water. See, your top box is going to be turbulent, right? You're gonna have a lot. You're gonna have a lot of water rushing out in there, and it wants it turbulent. And then before you get to the bottom mat, you want to smooth it out to get a smooth flow. So the bottom mat is designed to pick up your fine gold. The top mat, being turbulent, is designed to pick up your bigger gold.
Okay. All right.
So now you're gonna get your other piece and attach it all together, dude. Attach the bottom now. So pick up right now. Pick up that flap, dude. Pick up, and you should see a hole in there.
Yeah, that's where the hole in the mat goes.
That's where the hole in the mat goes.
Oh.
So you might need a bigger table or move to the floor now.
Yeah, I'd have to put it on the floor. I gotta add the other 2 leg brackets. Oh, jeez. Ow. Stiff legs. Getting old. Jesus. Might be loud for a second. Hold on. I'm gonna warn you guys now. All right, we got that out of the way. Oh my God. that goes underneath.
You just take that and lay it right in there, dude. Right on top.
Doesn't the mat goes underneath though, doesn't it?
Take that thing, slide it in, and put it right on top of the mat.
Yeah. Just
So
like that.
once you put your bottom, put all 3 screws in each side, and then that'll leave you enough room to slide that mat up and back if you had to align the hole.
So you don't want the mat overhanging on the front, do you?
It depends if the hole's lining up or not.
Okay.
If not, you may need to pull forward a little bit.
Yeah, I forgot to line up the hole. Two more. Come on. There you go. We put the wing nuts on loose. So is this the same way how you do it when you're at the creek too?
Yep. So when I take it apart, I take it apart right where you're doing it. Or I'm sorry, the top ones,
The top.
the smaller part of the flange, and that's how I separate it.
Because then that part will fit on the inside of this.
Yep.
You move them together, or do you move them separate? Which means do you move
I move them together.
it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, when me and Sharp are moving his, we did it separate because it was that water pressure in the creek that one day. It was pretty rough.
Yeah.
So we just did
Yeah,
it
that box,
separate to make it easier.
that can get pretty sketchy down there, dude.
Yeah, for sure can. Now I gotta figure out where the hole is for the. Does it slide pretty easy?
Yeah, it's a little tight, but it's movable.
Yeah. Right there. I wonder if it's easier. This is probably one of the longer screws, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Not a 2-inch screw though.
No, it's like inch and a
Regular
quarter. It should be the longest screw you got.
longest screw. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I got 2 of them. That's why. So that's all attached. One bolt goes through the flare. Lower mat slides under flare. Yeah, we got that. But it don't say which screws are which.
It's the
Bastard.
longest screw you got for that.
Yeah.
And they may have given you an extra one.
Yep. And that goes on a wing nut.
It goes on a wing nut, but I added a washer.
And a washer.
Yeah, you don't have it. I added a fender washer.
Okay.
I just added that on my own, I had some here.
Yeah.
But you're right. Just put it in with a wing nut underneath.
I appreciate you coming up and helping me. Shit. Makes it a lot easier for me.
No problem,
Let
brother.
me tell you.
Now, when you set that up in the field, if you read them directions, on the back it'll tell you what they want you to set it up as.
Yep.
So when you don't tighten up your bolts until you get your angles set.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it says 9 to 11 and 6 to 8 down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, 9 to 11 on the top, 6 to 8 on the bottom. So
Mate.
I guess I could put this screw in now. It's going to be.
Yeah, just be careful. You don't want to scratch your floor, you know what I mean?
Oh, I'm not worried about the damn floor. I'll
You
put
already
it
got
in.
the other one. You already got the other one in the top. So
Right. I'm going to leave it in loose for right now until I get it off the fucking floor, though. All right. So let's see how I put the legs in now.
slide them in there, bro. Put
I
your
think,
four eye hooks in there. Your
oh
eye
yeah,
hook
I'm gonna do
bolts.
that first. Oh, I was supposed to attach that thing too.
What thing?
The hopper or header box.
You can do that once you get up on the legs.
Yeah. All right. So let's eye bolts. I have a couple extra of these already, which is good. I bought 8 of these for the Piglet.
That's the only thing that comes loose on me when I'm traveling is the eye bolts. So I always tighten them down all the way in. You know, when I travel after I take the legs out.
I take them out all the way completely, and I put them in a bag, and I put them in my tool bag. That's what I've done. Because these are actually not cheap. When you get them in stainless, they're like $3 for 2 of them, or $4 for 2. It's crazy. They're not cheap. I should have had the Piglet hooked up. Well, now there's 3 extra screws for the eye bolts for the legs.
Well, you're going to use 2 up top on the hopper, and then you're going to use 2 on the leg brackets.
Yeah.
So you actually need 4 more.
Of the wing nuts, I'm probably done with the wing nuts.
Of the eye bolts.
Oh
No, you
yeah,
need 2 more wing nuts.
Probably just need 2 more, because I have all 6 on. 2 on the hopper and 4 on the full flare in the bottom box. I gotta attach the hopper, the top of the hopper to the bottom part. I'm not gonna put the header flares on right now. I gotta drill those, obviously. Thank God that's a long cord for the camera. Should probably use 2 hands. And this is just to protect it so the thing don't go slamming down, right?
Yeah, I would put your 4 bottom legs on first before you do that.
The bottom legs on?
Yeah, I would put your 4 bottom legs before you put that hopper on.
Okay. And that is the
shorter ones.
No. For the bottom. It's almost like I got to bring this outside and take a picture while the water's running down it tomorrow. Because we can't do it now. It's a little bit too late. I don't mind waking up my fucking neighbors though. I mean, it's only 11 o'clock. It ain't that late.
Don't they have parties all the time, dude? Like,
I think these neighbors, they're out of town right now, which are the ones that have been having
parties all the time.
Parties. Yeah. They're the ones that usually have like a band they play outside, and when it gets to like midnight, they bring them inside and they put them in their dining room, which is right out that window right there. And my room is right here above me, and it's loud as fuck. So yeah, the other neighbor next door, he's another one that had parties, but he moved out, so we don't have him anymore. So that's one less you got to worry about. I'm just gonna put this all the way on the floor. Oh damn it! Yeah, once I get this outside, I know you guys like the legs all the way down on the flare on this one.
Yeah, once you put them bucket flares on, dude, you're gonna have it up higher.
Right. Yeah, because with the piglet, I set up the top section, get that all level, and then I put the flare on and just screw it together and level it out, and you're done.
Let Zach in, bro.
Oh, there he is. Hang on. There you go.
What's going on?
What's up?
He's winning, dude. He's winning.
You said what?
He said he's winning. Look, he's winning.
Oh no, he don't see what he did wrong, but I do. He's gonna take the whole thing back apart.
Oh, jeez.
You don't see what you did wrong, John?
Huh?
You don't see what you did wrong?
Yeah, I didn't put the hopper on yet.
No.
Yeah, that's it for sure.
Yeah. I know.
He's been in enough chats with me. He knows not to believe a damn word I say anyway, so it doesn't matter.
You said to put the legs on first, so I put the legs on first.
I didn't say nothing.
Yeah, I wanted to put the hopper on before I put the legs on. At least it's off the ground. Guess now I can put this screw on. I'm gonna put the hopper on right now as we speak.
Yeah, so PA after I did a full day yesterday, but I got about 3 hours to sit on Wrench's stream, 2-3 hours, something like that. Wrench took off to bed. I had to end it. I went on a 100-mile each way run. Some dude with a cargo trailer. There's some kind of business that does some kind of like bubble lighting. I don't really understand. But he broke the leaf spring on the trailer. They're used to it, so they stocked all the parts on the trailer that they carry all the stuff in to replace the leaf spring. So he had been trying for about 4 hours, 5 hours, something like that, to put a leaf spring on this trailer, and he could not line up the axle. So 100 miles out there, get there. Within about 5 minutes, I got the axle lined up on the leaf spring, and I got it partially assembled the first time. I wound up having to take it back apart to cut a bolt. But the look of annoyment in that dude's face he just looked a little pissed off when I did that. It's hard. It's hard by yourself. It's hard by yourself.
Slide that tube down the bottom, John.
What's up?
Slide that tube down towards your flare. It helps it sit a little better.
Hell yeah. I guess I gotta use the long screws. I am gonna have enough, so I got 4 more at least still for the other leg bracket. I gotta put washers on this too, don't I?
Is John wearing New Balances? Did he graduate to Grandpadom?
No.
I don't use washers, John.
Really?
No, never had a problem.
Well, it's not like I could use. I'd have to use lock washers if anything because uh, I only
You wearing
have.
new you wearing New Balances, dude?
No, they're not New Balance. They are not New Balance. Trust me.
Back in my day, I remember I put the switch together all by myself in my
I
basement.
when this shoe came out, I bought like 6 pairs of it, and this is my last pair. Finally.
They didn't even put the bolts in separate bags. You had to figure out every single bolt uphill both ways.
They never gave you any indication in the instructions, neither.
And the pictures were blurry. You kids don't know how good you got it.
Speaking of shoes, buying 6 pairs. I wear Smith and Wesson tactical boots. They're the most comfortable boot that they ever made on the entire planet, right? And they stopped making them. I freaked out on them, dude. I ordered the new line of boots that they got, and I sent them back.
Hmm.
I should have bought 6 pair, man. If I would have known they were going to discontinue them.
I was using, and I'm still using. They're called Ridge Cuts from Tractor Supply. They're not that bad on price. They're only like $100. And I was wearing out a pair of boots about every 9 months just because of the asphalt. But since I've changed what I do, I'm not as hard on the treads, and I'm a lot harder on the leather now. So I don't know. I might invest in a $200 or $300 pair of boots because I do have foot problems.
Yeah, I was bummed out, man, when they stopped making them boots, man.
Hmm.
They had the zipper on the side, like you just zip them up. You don't have to tie them every time. They had the laces, but they had a zipper on the side, and you stick your foot in, zip, you're done.
Well, now
Tactical boots.
let's see just how dedicated you are. Do you check eBay once a month to see if someone just so happens to post one of your size up there?
Nah, not really.
Okay, then you're not that dedicated yet. I found a pair, honey. I found a pair of boots.
Oh wow.
All right, John, you should have two. You should have 2 more 90 clips, right?
Yep.
And you need to attach them to. You need to attach them to your longer legs.
Yeah.
There's two more pole brackets for your longer legs, but they got to go upside down. They got to get attached upside down to it. Follow me?
Hang on.
Not upside down. It doesn't matter which way you do it. You just turn it over.
Wrong.
Why?
Hang on. I put the screws in backwards.
What, for that bar?
Grizzlies.
Yeah.
For the grizzly bars,
Right.
I put them backwards.
Yeah. Now, when you put that grizzly bar back in, dude, slide it back a 1/4 inch from
Yeah, from the
back
edge.
of the box.
Yep.
Quarter inch from the back of the box.
I don't know why I didn't do that before. I wish I fucking did. Oops.
I forgot about it, actually.
Huh?
I forgot about it, actually.
Yeah. That's why I put it on wrong, I think, too. Because I forgot that the wing nut was on the other side.
Joseph, so back in my day, not only were cars manual, but you had to adjust your choke and it had pre-moved timing too. Damn kids today got it so easy with their auto magical transmissions and seatbelts.
What's a choke? My boss was making fun of me one day. I went out to this really old truck, and I think it was Ford, and I couldn't make the damn thing start. He told me to move it, and I just didn't start it real quick. And this is a long time ago. I yelled at him. I'm like, "What the hell?" And he says, "Pull the choke." I said, "Which damn one's the choke?" Because it's got a bunch of knobs worn off. All the letters worn off. Which damn one's the choke? Just go with. That's all right though. You get to give it back to them old timers. I had a guy come in one day. His complaint was his brand new car, the tailgate didn't lock. It was a SUV, so it had a hatch in the back. The hatch didn't lock. And he was all bent out of shape. He was a real nice guy, but he was all bent out of shape, mad at the dealer. It was a Mazda. He was mad at the dealer. And went and checked it. Where's your key? In my pocket. I said, this is a proximity key. Well, what's that mean? I said, you know how the doors unlock when you walk close to the car? He says, yeah, I love that. I said, the tailgate's the same way too. When the car sees you're close, it's not going to lock the tailgate. Bullshit. I said, walk 30 feet that way. He walks 30 feet away in the parking lot. I said, see, it don't work. He said, come closer. About 15, 20 feet. The tailgate unlatches and it'll open. Huh. What we doing?
Those get mounted to the legs, don't they?
Yeah.
The other belt bracket?
Yep. There should be 2 more leg brackets, too.
Yep.
So you mount them to the outside, just like that. And they're a safety feature in case the screws come loose in your hopper box. It doesn't fall and smash your fingers or something. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's what that white tube is too, to keep it from cutting your fingers off.
Smashing on the inside.
Cutting them off, pretty much.
Right.
If that thing falls, it's got some weight, it's going to cut your finger right off.
Yep. I'm going to use the longer screws on this too. Because I want to be safe.
Guys, I'm going to go to bed, man. I'm beat.
Yeah, I'm pretty much done anyway.
All right, Peter.
Yeah. It's 12 o'clock
Good
here.
night, PA. Thank you.
I've been up since 4.
Ouch. I'll see you tomorrow. I see you're going live tomorrow, so.
Sunday I'm going live doing a culvert bag, but tomorrow I'm going to go live and build my dredge. So.
All right. Cool. I'll come up
Had
and
a tripod set up outside. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Now, yours is going to be a lot more complicated than this one, ain't it?
Oh,
I think it's going to be pretty easy.
Well, you kind of know how to put it together already, I'm sure.
I never did, but it's not that complicated, you know.
Right, you got the pontoons in the frame and everything else gets right on that.
You gotta build the frame, attach the frame to the pontoons, and then attach the motor. I'm not gonna attach the motor and leave it because I want to store it, you know. I'm gonna have to stand it up in my garage for now, and I'm just gonna stand it up and then put the motor on the ground.
Right.
I mean, if you're running out and room in your garage, it kind of settles it. UMSPA needs you to just buy a house on a river somewhere.
Right. I can't get Miss PA to leave the grandkids.
That's my mom too.
Or we'd be in North Carolina or something.
Hell yeah. Hey,
right, Miss PA?
The summer house.
I said I can't get you to leave the kids.
That's
She laughed at me and said, "Nope."
Well then you got to readjust your strategy. You got to talk the kids into moving into North Carolina and Gold Country.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Zach just had. Think talk the kids into moving to North Carolina.
There you go.
Then she'll make you go, and you'll just be forced to pack up all your stuff and go live in gold country. It'll be terrible, PA.
Yeah, it'll be
No,
horrible.
I'll hate it. But I just got to convince 25 people to move down there.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Yeah, that'll take a little bit of practice there.
Right?
Just a little bit.
Don't give them any ideas, Kings.
Uh,
Here's what I don't understand. You know, you see a lot of that Alaska crap where they're getting the gold out in the ocean. I don't understand why there's not much of that in any other state.
Yeah.
You know what? That's not a half bad idea, Joseph. A houseboat with a built-in dredge on the front.
Oh,
Oh,
you can put a monster dredge on it.
That's
Joseph
almost
said
just
I
like a full-size dredge.
Joseph said I should get a houseboat with a dredge on the front.
You could attach a dredge to your camper, can't you?
I'm going to attach a wash plant to it, dude.
Wow. PA, so I think the only thing I could do now is just put the legs in and put the other set of brackets on, I believe.
Yep.
And then the header flares.
You probably don't have to do that right now. You can just put it on and show us, and then I'm going to go to bed. on the two brackets that you got there now.
Yeah, it's not like I'm shoveling dirt into it right now.
Kind of seems like you do very much more. You're just dry fitting it because you got to break it all down to fit it in the car anyway.
Yeah. Well,
He was going to.
in reality, just these 6 bolts.
Not working. He was going to take it out back and fire it up to wake the neighbors up.
Yeah. Get the pump out, prime the pump, get some water, get the hose running, get the pool set up, put some water in the pool. Why not? They do it.
That's what I need. I'm gonna go buy one of them plastic pools tomorrow so I can test my dredge.
The kiddie pool.
Yeah.
I got 2 kiddie pools.
I'm sure your dredge will float. You ain't got enough material to run through the dredge.
No, I want to fire it up and get it running. Got to put oil in the motor, let it run a little bit, and change the oil. You know, new motor.
Right.
Is that a good idea, Zach, to run it and for a couple hours and then let it run a tank through it and then change the oil when you first get it?
It's not bad at all. My generator made me do that. It wanted 6 hours of runtime under varying loads to break the engine in. I got a defective one or something. I think it burnt off all the lobe on the compression release part of the cam. So I went out and used it hard one day, and ever since then it's been trying to break the arm when I start it. But that's what it wanted for a break-in was 6 hours.
Oh, that's weird.
I don't think a little bit of break-in is bad. You got to get the manufacturing stuff out. I don't really feel like 6 hours is necessary, but I just generally anymore instead of just I decided to just follow at that. If it's junk, it's going to be junk. But if it's any good, you at least have to do what the people who research it far more than you claim to do. They've got a purpose in it.
All right. Well, they fire it up and see that it runs, and then they dump the oil because they don't ship it with oil in it. So, but I don't think they break it in for a couple hours or whatever.
Yeah, they don't break it in. They don't even start it. Generally, their test runs at the factories are hot water, hot pressure. They simulate everything, but it never actually fires. There's never combustion in the cylinder. It's all
Joseph said,
the one thing I will tell you. The one thing I will tell you is run a fuel stabilizer in there, and at a minimum get the Sta-Bil you can get from the parts stores or whatever.
I have some downstairs.
They have some real good military grade stuff that lasts for years, way better than the Sta-Bil. But with how much you guys are using them, fuel stabilizer wouldn't be a bad idea. And then this is not controversial, but it's an option. I watched the guy that I used to work for. He used to run his out of gas every time he was done. They were motorcycles. He used to run his out of fuel every time it was done until the carburetor was empty. And obviously, I told him, they were his bikes. I didn't care what he did, but he ran them out of fuel till the carburetor was empty. We had various conversations over it over the years and things like that. I'm like, you think it did any good? He says, well, I haven't started it in 2 years. Let's go see. And turn the fuel on, a quick crank, fired right up. I never saw him pull the carburetor off of either one of his bikes because he ran them dry on fuel. He just ran the bowl completely empty. And he would let them sit for a couple years at a time.
Yeah, Mike told me to do that too.
Let me ask you two this question. So with the water pump that I have, am I supposed to be using unleaded fuel or premium gas in it?
No,
You're using premium, aren't you?
No.
Okay.
It's just
unleaded.
It's just
paperwork,
John.
The paperwork for the pump, it says to use some other type of gas with less ethanol in it or something.
Oh, it doesn't want E15. That's California wording. It wouldn't matter, John. You can't get it anywhere. You can only get what your state allows.
Doesn't that gas mess up your car?
E15?
Yeah.
It's just a percentage of alcohol. Slightly less efficient than regular gasoline, but you never really know the difference. The manufacturers are pissed off in California with their E10 was a requirement. Now it's E15, I believe. They don't want it, but good luck finding that stuff depending on where you're at.
Right.
At the end of the day, it's all going to run just fine. You can have a little bit of learnability problems and stuff using out-of-state gas and California gas in the switch between the tanks, but there's nothing you can do about it.
John, you look like you're in deep thought there, bro. What's going on? That's a little steep, cuz.
Is it? Somebody, I'm not going to mention who, but they told me to raise up my high banker a little bit, the Piglet.
Wasn't me.
It'll help. Well, since this one's a little bit longer on the hopper, and you have more of an opening where the Grizzlies are, the opening on the Piglet is only about 6 inches, and I was having a lot of water go off the back end with a lot of material. So that's why I was using a bucket on the back end of the Piglet.
Well, that was one of the things I was looking at when PA and Aqua were high banking side by side, or dredging, or whatever the hell they were doing. You throw a scoop on there. There was so much angle on the buckets that, yeah, the larger stuff is washing down, but it just didn't look like it was 100% efficient wash off. And from my limited knowledge, it seems to me that the majority of your smaller gold that you're getting is stuck to the rocks and stuff. So you really want to be washing the rocks pretty good. For the small stuff, it didn't seem like very good washes of the rocks to me.
John, pull up that clay claw, John. John, pull up the clay claw. See that right there, Zach?
Yeah.
That clay claw, you dump your shovels behind that where his hand was, just right there.
Yeah.
You dump, and it actually keeps the rocks up in there, and it blasts them around in that little section, and then cleans them really, really good.
Yeah, I mean that's a little different setup. I was just watching you with your high banker, and them with their high banker. It just seemed like the time it
Geo.
took from them throwing a shovel on there to them rocks hitting the ground. That was not a very thorough wash.
Yeah. That Geo high banker that Aqua Donkey has, it don't have the clay claw.
Yeah.
So you literally
It's a
have
good machine. I love them. I love them geosuits, them drop riffles. But I didn't like the hopper there. You know what I mean?
you got to put the
Once they
material on and hold it and actually wash it with your hand.
yeah once they had some rocks built up, it slowed down the other ones. But it's like you throw a scoop on there and it got rid of a lot of the dirt real quick. But it got rid of a lot of, and everybody's worried about their recovery rates. If you're worried about
Right.
recovery rates, then you're not trying to get rid of a lot of, or you're not trying to get a lot of the gold. You're trying to get all the gold. So I mean,
It takes a lot longer.
I've never ran anything of that size, so I'm just going by observation. But it would seem to me that you'd want a more thorough wash of the rocks.
They say that you can run them gold hogs right there with 6 guys constantly dumping shovels into it. And I believe it.
A couple at least.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on what guys and what kind of shovel it is. You ain't gonna get more than 2 stucco guys shoveling that thing. They'll kill it. You guys ever get stucco?
Do what?
Have you ever seen stucco guys out there, PA?
Stuckies guys?
Stucco guys.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I see them on a job site all the time.
You know, when they're feeding those mixers, you put two of them shovelers on there, and they'll overload it.
Mm-hmm.
They move some shovels.
So let me ask you. So this bracket right here, it just stays loose, just a
No. You put an eye bolt in it with a leg bracket, and you tighten that in, and that's your backup in case the top ones come loose, and that'll keep it from falling.
right, just by the eye bolt, right?
Put an eye bolt in there.
Yeah. So that's the only thing
Put it-
that holds it up.
Well, you tighten the top one. It's a safety feature.
Right. Because I
So
thought
yeah.
it actually screwed into the bottom.
No. It screws into the bracket, and that's it. And then it sits underneath
Just
there
like
like that. Done. Yeah.
Wow.
And it's a safety feature.
That is
Keeps
crazy.
It keeps if the top one comes loose as you're dumping shovels in it and it's moving, it could come loose, and then that backs it up.
Wow.
You follow me?
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. I just thought that there was something holding it from the bottom to hold it up, because that's crazy. No offense, but I know it works, because obviously they wouldn't have designed it like that.
I'll show you a picture of it if you look in the book.
Hello, Luke Duke.
I mean, I've seen this
Luke
thing
Duke!
work really fucking good.
It is past my bedtime, Luke Duke. I said I was going to bed like 30 minutes ago.
You have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow, bud.
Luke Duke's in the house. I can't leave yet.
Oh, snap. What up, Luke Duke? Hell yeah. I swear JP's was on a higher pitch.
I'm fighting to sleep, Luke Duke. I'm fighting it.
Hell yeah. Oh, I forgot to put the other bracket on. I know what that means.
Shit,
Oh,
Johnny.
Luke Duke does the night shift.
What's that?
John, if you loaded your car and left right now, you could be at PA's house by the time you woke up, so you could help him with his.
Nah, it'll take him longer than that, dude.
No, it's only 750 miles, and John drives about 100.
I left to go to South Dakota at 4:00 in the afternoon, and I got to Chicago at 6 a.m.
Oh, wow.
So it was like 12 hours, almost 14 hours.
Wait, why is that like so much higher? Is that like on the ground? Let me see if that lays
They
on the
get
ground.
they get stuck
No.
on the bolt sometimes.
Yep, it is.
Yeah.
Da, da, da. Luke Duke, long time no see.
Dude, call in.
Oh yeah, yeah, calling, dude. I guess I gotta look.
Duke works at night because it's quiet and nobody bothers him.
There we go. Bam. But see, I still think the legs, I got to bring this up a little bit more. I mean, I know it's not leveled or the
Nah,
pitches or anything.
if anything, I'd bring it down some.
Yeah, I would think down.
That's a little steep, cuz.
The hopper?
Yeah.
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Fuck, look at the piglet, dude. When I set up the piglet, it's like this. Here. That's where the piglet is. That's how steep the piglet is.
That's a little steep, cuz.
Yeah. That's how I've been running it, though.
Does
They're
it go down
actually-
lower?
It's not that bad. No, they're pretty close.
I never run mine that steep because I give it more time to wash the rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I use the clay claw. Give it more time to wash the rocks.
And you're gonna need a 2-inch pump for that, dude. I hope you got one.
I have a 2-inch pump.
Okay.
I have the 1.5-inch discharge already on it. Yeah. My hoses are right there. See? I got the 1.5 with the cam lock, aluminum cam lock.
You're gonna need
And
2
then
inch
I got
2 inches.
2-inch suction hose right here with the screen.
That's Luke Duke said the same thing. Too steep.
Really?
Yeah.
No
Yeah,
shit.
you're gonna need a 2-inch feed hose, dude. Instead of
A
1.5 inches.
2-inch hose going from the pump to the high banker,
Yeah.
even though the PVC is only 1.5 inches.
Yep.
Really?
I mean, you could try it.
If you
Mine just reduces right at the nozzle.
Yeah, you got the flex hose, and then you got like a couple feet of the 2-inch, right?
Yeah, I got a two
Inch and
inch.
a half.
I got a 2-inch soft hose and then a 2-inch like fire hose.
Luke Duke, I was like that close. I still can, but I haven't yet.
need to buy a truck before you buy a dredge.
Shh.
F-150 with the 10-speed.
Yeah, we don't want an electric truck neither, John.
No, I wouldn't buy no electric bullshit
got-
either.
They got bad muffler systems.
I wouldn't buy no electric bullshit anyway. Nope.
I would. I mean, I wouldn't right now, but I wouldn't be opposed to owning an electric truck once they make a little bit more advancements in it.
Luke Duke said you can't get going off of bedrock with a shovel, dude. He's right.
I know, and that's why I might start using this as a dredge. If you guys heard me.
John R has too much prospecting equipment. He's got the gold cue ball set up in the corner. I've never even
Right
seen
there.
him use that. I think it's brand new.
Zach, we created a monster, dude.
3 times.
Oh no, he's been creating his own monster for years.
We took a bat on the creek and made it 10 times worse stuff.
Oh man, PA, you weren't around yet, but one night I forget when we were over on Bayou Gold Guys, and John R. You could tell he was all down in chat because he did a gold bag that didn't have any gold in it, like not much at all. And there were a few of us over in Bayou Gold Guys because he used to go live right after Bayou Gold Guy, and he was in chat. He's like, I don't even want to post it, man. He says, I don't even want to do it. And anyway, we talked him into posting it. We rode his ass the entire video because it was fucking hilarious. We were laughing our asses off. But John went into a partial meltdown. He was changing the batteries in his scale and looking on top of his slot sink to see if he spilled any. He was all over the place. I was there. Minix was there. I think A3 Sky Warrior was there. No Bayou Gold Guy was there. But oh man, we talked him into posting it anyway, and it went bad. It was great.
You know what? They're no longer on YouTube either. So you could actually say their names if you wanted to.
Who?
Talking about Heidi and Conan.
They're still here. They're in a different name. They're just not in this section of the community.
Gotcha.
They're still here though. Somebody was just talking about them. I've seen them in chats. Nobody recognizes who they are. Somebody was just talking about them maybe 3 months ago, and I saw their new channel name. They changed it to something or another, but they're still around.
They must have started all the way over because
Luke Duke said, "Gold fever is real."
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I got turned.
I never seen them. I heard of them. I never saw them.
Yeah, they came back under a new name.
All right, I'm going to bed for real this time.
All right.
All right, later, Peter.
All right. Good seeing you, Zach. Good seeing you, John. Luke, dude, good seeing you.
Man. Later, PA. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.
Yeah, I was. Brian was saying we should come down, man. Brian's like, PA, you gotta tire that new dredge out. You better come on down here to the creek. Indiana Creek.
I heard his house is a pleasure to visit, especially if his wife decides that she likes you and cooks you lunch.
Yeah, I've been trying to get down there for a year now, man. It's just the time, you know. New job.
How far southern Indiana?
For me, it's 8.5 hours.
For Luke Duke's place or Brian?
Brian's, I think he's a couple hours west, so it's probably 10 hours to his house.
He's only like 2 hours from my house. I was there last year.
So it's 10, 12 hours for me.
I think A3 Sky Warrior has to drive an hour or two to get to Brian's because Brian's down in the bottom, A3's in the middle, Minix is in the top.
Oh, he's down south, then it's probably 8, 9 hours then.
He's close to Lebanon, Indiana, and that's where that gold show is. And it's
how far is that from Cottonwood? How far is that from Cottonwood?
About an hour and a half northwest of Cottonwood.
Yeah,
he's he's a little bit north of Indianapolis.
It's 9.5 usually to get Cottonwood, so it'll be 11 hours to get there.
Yeah. The fuck just popped up on my screen. McAfee. Well, get rid of that.
All right, boys. Y'all be cool. I'm getting out of here.
Later, PA.
Later, PA. Damn, so then how close are you to Gatesville then? Because Gatesville's right off of 65.
Gatesville west of Cottonwood, right?
Gatesville is east of Cottonwood.
Oh. Yeah. How far? An hour? So it'd be like 7.5 hours.
Yeah, Gatesville is about an hour south of Bryan's. It's just a little bit south of Indianapolis. Probably about a half hour, 45 minutes or so.
Yeah. And Indy's 45 minutes from Cottonwood, right?
Roughly around there, yeah.
Yeah, so it would be more time to get there.
Gotcha, look, dude.
All right, boys.
Okay.
Here we go. Later on, man.
Later, Pay. We'll see
See
you
you, chat.
tomorrow. I don't
Later,
even know
man.
who else is in here. Huh. So you're 45 minutes south of Gatesville? Or 45 minutes from where?
He's halfway in between Gatesville and Cottonwood. Ish.
It's an hour south of Indy. So if you're an hour south of Indy, you're closer to Gatesville
He's in Seymour.
than you are. Let's see. Seymour for me. Let's see. Seymour, Indiana. Yeah, you're 222 miles from me.
Oh
So
hell,
you're about 3 hours.
that's a half day trip.
Oh, it says 3 hours and 48 minutes. All right, so how far? Oh, okay. Okay. So you're almost the same distance to Gatesville as you are to Cottonwood. One's east, one's west. You're probably a little bit closer to Gatesville. I was trying to get Scott and Brewers to come up to Gatesville again for Sharp's birthday, like we did last year with Brewer and Monkey for their birthday bash again, for the little birthday dig. But Grease Monkey won't be able to come because he don't have any more time off. So. Creek is 10 miles from the interstate. Okay. Huh. That's not too bad. Interesting. There we go. Is there good gold, I'm assuming? Oh, damn, you're on one of the same. Oh, no, never mind. I thought you were on one of the same creeks as Gatesville or Cottonwood, but no.
Isn't Indiana all glacial gold?
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's not going to be great. It's just gold. It'll be decent, probably.
right. I don't know. I'm just starting to pan out my stuff from Gatesville. So far, I've been finding bigger gold than Cottonwood. So, not too bad. Well, I'm glad I got this damn thing together because now I figure out I got to do something with all these damn leg screws. So I got to change them all out to the bigger screws. That's one thing I got to do. Besides
Wow.
these, because there's only half of the thread went into the nut, and I think it should be sticking out just a little bit.
Ideally, you want to flush with the end of the nut.
Huh?
I would think ideally you want to flush with the end of the nut.
I don't know. I mean, I could leave it for right now. I got the main ones that I wanted longer were the ones up here, and I think that's why I did that. This leg and the front leg on the other box up there, that's the ones I'm using the 1/2 inch screw, and it looks like it in the picture if that's what I was supposed to use because the screw head is on the inside of the nut. And I can't tell with the other ones because there's no pictures with it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you should have to buy anything.
No, I just wanted to be safe and have longer screws. This way, if I have to move them, I can and not. I could just loosen them up a little bit and move it how I want.
I think if I was gonna do anything, I'd just go to Home Depot and get 1 or 2 extra sets of nut screw washers, and throw them in the truck or take them underneath it or whatever you're gonna do there. Or, even put them up through like these adjustable leg holes if there's an extra space there. I would just keep 1 or 2 extra screws with it and deal with whatever ones fall apart as they fall apart.
You know what else I've noticed? I noticed on the Raptor, they have where the leg goes in to where the leg goes in on the Piglet. The leg brackets and the legs are much tighter. And on the Raptor, there's actually room for sand and stuff. Because when I'm trying to pull the legs out of the Piglet, I'm struggling trying to get the damn legs out. Here, there's almost an 1/8 of an inch gap between the outside of the leg bracket to where the actual leg goes. That's nice.
That's R&D.
It's nice though. It's really nice. I still think I would want this higher though for some reason. Looks like the stuff's not even gonna fall off. That's just my opinion though. Right. Luke Duke leaving? Of course it's gonna rain. Shit. I have pay dirt out there that's drying right now. Shit. Fuck. Shit. I'll be right back. I gotta get that dirt from outside. Hold on 1 second, guys. Fuck. Sorry about that. Oops. It's all wet again. Whatever. That sucks. Oops. Was almost dry. This is some Gatesville material that I panned out today. That fucking sucks, man. Damn it. I guess it was a good thing I looked at the weather. And it's just starting. So it's only been raining for a little bit. Good thing I went and looked. God damn it. Well, that was pretty fun. I'm gonna. That'd be awesome for a sticker. I'm gonna have to change it though. Make a nice raptor sticker.
I would just cover it with your YouTube stickers.
Yeah, eventually. See, they have before drilling. Make sure to make swing up. Spray head, threaded bar, slot for fan spray. Yeah, that's one thing I like about this. It has the fan spray on the PVC, so it helps spread the material or keep it below the water. Bring Gorilla Tape for joints. They will pop off sometimes while running. You can glue them, but then you can't replace if needed. We suggest you run a few times before gluing. Doc never glues his, FYI. Hmm. Yeah, I'm Zaxxon. You missed it. Earlier today, I was panning that material from Indiana, and just for the hell of it, I went online. I'm like, oh, let me see the weather. Fuck, it's raining. I had the pay dirt outside drying because it's not going to dry inside because there's no air moving unless if I put it by a vent. So I put it outside. I'm like, shit, I got to go get it. Yeah, it got soaking wet again. Whatever. Oh well.
I don't understand why something would get wet when you put it outside.
Because it was outside just anywhere and it's raining.
It's a rain joke.
Yeah, I know. Oh, man.
John. I think I'm gonna get off here for the night too, John.
Yeah, you and I both. I'm about to end it anyway. I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm gonna go catch up on sleep. I just set my alarm for the morning, so. Oh, we'll talk to you another day. Later, everyone who's in chat, Kings, Luke. We will talk to you all later.
Later, I'm Zaxxon. We'll see you
Later, John.
tomorrow. All right, everyone. I think we're going to end it here. I can't do much more. It's all put together, though. So, appreciate everyone coming up. Right now, I got to figure out more spots for it, but awesome. At least we got it done. Besides the flares up here. But I'm going to call it. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate it. PA is going live tomorrow, setting up his dredge, I believe. So we're going to go up on PA's live. We'll probably pan some dirt. So thank you all for stopping in. Appreciate it. Guess we'll catch you guys on the next one. Later, King's Gold. Later, Alaska Assassin. Thank you all for chatting. Luke Duke, if you're still here, we'll catch you all later. But later, everyone. We're going to end it. We'll see you all later. Peace. Bye.